Hi everyone, welcome back to Planet Jayy. My name is Jay, and today I have a pick a card reading for you. Today we will be exploring the person on your mind and the reasons that they love you. Okay, so pick a card. We've got three to choose from today. This first card is going to be the Four of Wands. The second card is going to be the Emperor, and the third card is going to be the Knight of Cups. If you want to watch about three different people, of course, you can watch each card about a different person, or if you have a specific someone in mind, choose whichever one you feel most drawn to intuitively, and I'll see you in your reading. You'll have about 30 more seconds to choose. Should it resonate, give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in your reading, okay? We're going to start with card number 1 in about 10 seconds. All right, Spirit, tap me in. Tell me about what makes card number 1 so lovable, and then we'll go through the rest of them as well. If this is your first pick a card reading, thank you so much for watching card number 1. You have chosen this Four of Wands, and we're going to be deep diving today into the reasons why the person on your mind loves you. So I'll put your card right here for reference. Actually, maybe not there because there is a bit of a glare. Let me see. Maybe the stand might help. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And then I'll put a number 1 here as well, just so it's like obvious to whoever comes in that we're on that number. Okay. Tell me about card number 1, the Four of Wands people. Tell me about them, their personality, and what makes them so lovable. Why does the person on your mind love them? The Four of Wands person. Why do they love card number 1? Wow, first card we got is the Emperor. Okay. Why do they love card number 1? Damn. The Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles? Jesus. Okay. Why do they love card number 1? I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised you chose the Four of Wands and you're getting these two very serious, should be taken serious type of cards. So don't think like my little ad libs and stuff when I'm pulling these cards. I just be genuinely surprised, you guys, but like in the best way. Okay. Why do they love card number 1? Okay. And the Magician. Lovely. Okay. Let's start here. We'll pull some more as we go through the reading, okay? Bottom of the deck right now is the damn. Oh my gosh, the Sun card. Wow. Nice. Okay. And I'm going to cover up this little kid here on the Sun card with our green aventuring crystal, just because sometimes YouTube gets a little finicky about like the nudity, even though it's art. Anyway, so why do they love card number 1 so far? What I'm getting is with the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Magician. They respect you a lot. They value you, and they can also see themselves building a life with you or having you in their life for the long haul, depending on if you're watching this about a romantic person or if you're just watching this about people or a specific someone in general. This could be a friend, coworker, whatever. Take your pick. But I really do feel for this group though that the feelings are romantic for a majority of the people watching. Okay, so if you are going to be watching this about a friend, a family member, anybody like that, feel free to tweak it to your situation as you see fit, okay? But yeah, you are somebody that doesn't waste your time. You understand the true value of things, right? You understand the value of good company, peace, harmony. You also understand what it is to build and grow, just as a person, but especially along another person's side. The Emperor is really good at knowing their own strengths, but they're also really great at knowing the strengths of people around them, and their ego is not tainted, right? So they're not going to be hurt or harmed by admitting another person can help them, by admitting that another person has a strength that maybe isn't theirs. No, they're not like that. They're actually very confident yet humble at the same time, if that makes sense. So when they're in love, when they're working, when they are just going down the street, even, you know what I mean? They're not walking around thinking that they're better than anybody. And that's what makes this group loved, is because the person or the people that you're watching for, the person you're watching for most of you guys, they view you, as someone important. You know what I mean? They view you as someone with some sort of like authority, someone who takes themselves seriously, right? And with the Ten of Pentacles, it goes a little bit further to also see you as somebody that maybe you really enjoy taking care of people or the things that you love. And that's just extremely evident. And again, this person thinks that that's valuable. And it's like this is somebody who's thinking about things long term as well. So not only do they respect you in terms of your relationship, but they're looking at you, what you want for yourself, what you are doing for your life. You're not someone looking for handouts, you know what I mean? You're not someone who's like saying that you're all of these things when you're really not. It's just like a very authentic person. And with the Sun card here, I think one thing that they love the most about you is that you can be this emperor, empress, but still have this really light, radiant, expressive, and even it almost feels like those qualities rub off onto other people. And that's what the magician quality is all about within you, is that you don't realize it, but it doesn't really matter how you're showing up that day. You know, if you had a shitty week and you were thinking that you're hello whatever, no, it's not even that's not even the case. It's like the person that you're watching for is always viewing you in such a positive light. Like your light shines really bright. You guys probably really affect this person's mood in a very positive way. Like the Sun card is all about positivity. It's all about the vitality, you know, feeling good with your own essence and your own presence and your own body, being very present in the moment, you know, being happy to laugh and just like enjoy yourself and the life you're living. You know what I mean? It's like so this all of these cards all together is somebody who understands that, you know, life is full of blessings, right? You don't have to have the perfect life, but you can admit that there are some places or you know, parts of your life where you can be blessed and privileged, whether that is you feel blessed and privileged to have this person. I would definitely say that that's how they feel. Blessed and privileged to have met you, blessed and privileged to know you and to have you. So let's shuffle a little bit more and see what else comes out. I want to put this card somewhere where you guys can see, but it's kind of messing up my mojo here. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because this is the bottom of the deck, so I'll just be like that. Okay, so let's put some more. So far, so good. I really like what's coming out. Obviously, this is a very, you know, positive um, geared type of reading. Like I am giving you guys compliments here, but there's a second tinge to it where it's like giving you the perspective, the subjective perspective, by the way, of the person on your mind. So, you know, in other readings on my channel, I'll give you guys compliments, and a lot of the time that's generalized, right? But we're supposed to be looking deeply at a specific someone in this reading. And so, if it's resonating, give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys get alerted when I'm going live for your zodiac sign, so you guys can watch your love reading every month for the person that you're interested in. Okay, so you can watch that for your sun sign, your moon sign, whatever. Those only are available to subscribers here on YouTube when they're live. Otherwise, after we finish the reading, they go private. Okay, so that means that only members here on YouTube or Patreon can watch them. Your zodiac tier on Patreon is $3 a month. You get access to all current and future timeless readings that we've done for your zodiac sign. So if at any point you need a little bit of clarity about the person on your mind and you didn't get to watch it when it was live, you still have access to all the other ones, and you can choose which timeless reading you feel intuitively guided to, and that will be the message for you that month, if that makes sense. So you don't just have to watch the live that I go for that month. You can watch anyone. You can also buy them separately as well, or you can buy the entire collection without a monthly fee. However, I think it's just like a few dollars more than what the tier would be for a monthly subscription. So let's get one more from this deck for why they love you. Okay. The bottom of the deck now is the Five of Cups. Okay, interesting. Tell me more. Clarifying the Emperor, we have the Page of Wands. Wow. That's cool. The High Priestess. Interesting. Okay. And the Six of Wands. The reason why they love you in this group is because you make them excited about life. I heard again, so this could be somebody that goes through highs and lows, and for others of you, it's just like maybe they didn't expect to meet someone like you who would have these amazing qualities. You know, the Page of Wands is very excitable when they come up and they tell you what they're working on, what they want to do, or even just, you know, like come to spend the day with you. Everything is just like so upbeat, it's so lively, and it's somebody who will speak to you as if they value you and value spending time with you because it is fun for them. And there's like a spark when you speak to someone with a Page of Wands. They also have like a, it's not necessarily, I don't want to call it naive, not as naive as, you know, most people would view maybe the Page of Cups. It's more free, if that makes sense. And it's so hard to balance emperor like qualities in yourself and also be free at the same time, and also um almost like motivate other people. Some of you guys are really great at motivating people, and the way you do it is very casual, almost like a friend. Especially if this is a lover, then that's what they love the most, is that they have like a friend and a lover in you. I'm also seeing with the high priestess, what they love about you is that you can intuitively know if something is going to last, what something is worth. It's like with the high priestess here, it's almost like when people first meet you, they don't know exactly why, but they get this inkling that you will become very special to them. And over time, you will improve them in their life. It's just a feeling that they get that makes them feel gravitated towards you and want to keep having you around. And that's what they love the most about you. It's like when they're recalling how they felt about you in the beginning, or how quickly you sold them on you, if that makes sense. With the Six of Wands, another thing that they really love about you is how you take the lead. Some of you guys, you take a lot of initiative. You could be the type of person that always wants to get better at what you do, whether is with hobbies, with your craft, or just with your confidence. I feel like they view you as a leader. They view you as somebody that they would follow, somebody that they would trust, if that makes sense. And it's trust because you trust yourself, trust because you hold your head high, and also because you seem to have a really well balanced ego. It makes sense, yeah. And it's like this belief in yourself, it draws a lot of people in, but it's specifically this person, and it makes them, with the Four of Wands again, like I said, you feel like home, you feel like a safe bet, you feel comfortable to them, and that's why they love you. Some of you guys, you have a very like youthful spirit to you as well. So when they're talking to you, it's not boring. They don't have to hold back on things that they're excited about, or, like silly things that they're interested in fear of being judged. It's like the complete opposite, where you might find the same things interesting, or you might just give this person a lot of room to truly be themselves because that's who you are. And they really love this. So if that resonated, please give it a like and come back for another one on my channel, okay? My name is Jay, and I do readings like this all the time on here if you guys are new. And then if you're returning, I really appreciate you guys being a returning subscriber here on the channel. We're going to get started now with card number 2 as soon as I pick up all of these cards, okay? So give me about 30 seconds to do that, get a sip of my water, and we'll move on to the next group. Hi, card number 2. You chose this Emperor card, and today we're going to be looking at the person on your mind and why they love you. So, why do they love card number 2, the Emperor people? I am going to get a sip of my water just before we get started, y'all. And again, I'll adjust the timestamps in the description box after we finish the live, okay? So for now, just check out the chat for the timestamps as we go through. Why do they love card number 2? What's so special about them? What do they adore about them? What qualities in them do they cherish the most? Why do they love card number 2? First card out is damn. Oh my god. You got the Emperor and the Empress in your energy. This is crazy. Maybe the person you're watching for, if you are watching for masculine, then they're the Emperor. And if you are the feminine here, then I feel like you could be the Empress. But for some of you guys, what they love the most about you is that you actually have a blend between both. So this could be somebody who maybe they have mutable signs in their chart, or you do. So mutable signs is Gemini, Sag, Pisces, and Virgo. Gemini, Sag, Pisces, and Virgo placements coming through here. Damn, oh my god, 9 of Cups. There's another Sag energy coming through here. Got a little bit of Taurus too. Or I don't know if someone here was like born in April or something significant with the connection happened in April. I don't know why that month just came through. Anyway, bottom of the deck right now is the Three of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. Okay. So why do they love card number 2? We'll shuffle some more in a second, but let's just look at these for a moment. They love card number 2 because They're extremely nurturing. They're creative. Their imagination is very broad. They have a lot of desires. They carry themselves with their head high, similar to card number one. But with the Nine of Cups, another reason why they love you is because you make them feel loved. You make them feel desired. And the biggest reason, if this is romantic, is because you are the one to them. With the Nine of Cups and the Empress, it's like you are everything that they would ever want. And they find themselves being willing to make changes, be patient, stick things out, stick around. And maybe this is something they were never willing to do before. Maybe they never thought about somebody like this. If this is a friend or a coworker or anything like that, then flip the romantic messages, as you see fit. The reason why they love you is because you're so cooperative. You don't want to fight. You really don't like leaving things on a negative note. I feel like they learn a lot from you as well. They love that they're seeing changes in themselves and the way that they view the world, and maybe even their own skill sets or the way that they go about their day to day life. They can take tips from you, and it actually helps them. You don't belittle them. You see their potential, you see where they can grow, and they feel like they can grow alongside you. You are perfect to them, but they know that you don't view yourself as perfect, so you're not arrogant, you're not cocky, you're not shaming other people at all. It just seems like a really sweet person, and I also feel this is somebody who can't necessarily be pushed around either, though. With the Nine of Cups there, some of you guys, while you are loving, you are blunt. And if it's not about how blunt you are, it's about how the different ways that you express yourself. You have different ways that you express yourself depending on how you're feeling. So this person loves that. And I think it's just genuinely because they love to get to know you. So you have a different way of presenting yourself when you're angry versus when you're extremely elated. You have a different way of presenting yourself when you are happy versus just fine. You know what I mean? It's like they're starting to see the little nuances in your character in that way. Some of you guys are really good with money, or you have like long term financial goals for yourself, and that's attractive to them, or maybe you're compatible in that way. They could be similar. Tell me about the Empress. You're loved by everybody. So this is somebody who, even if you don't view yourself this way, right? Because this is a subjective perspective of the person on your mind. But in their mind, everyone looks at you like you're a gorgeous human being. Everyone looks at you like maybe the person that they would want to be with. It's like they find you to be a catch for those of you that are watching for something romantic, and they see how loving you are, and they love your style. You have a very like Venusian like quality to you. Some of you guys, you smell good. They could like your body shape as well. Some of you guys, if this is a romantic partner and you guys have had like intimate moments, it's the way you look when you're comfortable. Whether that's I'm not sure if this is like on a trip or if this is in a home or just like when you are relaxed, having a good time when you guys go out. They really like that because it kind of makes them feel like they're doing something right. This is somebody who actually cares deeply about if you're comfortable. So one thing that they love about you is how you are when you are comfortable, when you're not worrying, when you're not, busy. It's like this is somebody who really appreciates having your full focus. And when you are present, when you are somewhere, you give someone your full focus. You also give them your full heart as well, though. You could be someone who's extremely compassionate. Mm. They like that you don't change yourself for others either. It's like a take me or leave me sort of person. Yes, I do have standards. Yes, I do have non-negotiables. But when you present them, they don't come off as like that. Yeah, they don't come off as like harsh. It's more so, like I said, they're getting to know you. They're getting to know what you like and what you don't like, and that's how they view it. They don't necessarily view it as like demands or ultimatums when you show up this way. They view you as extremely hardworking as well. So whether it is that you just work very hard to take care of other people, or if there is like a job or something that you're trying to pursue right now. It's like they're seeing that. They like that you have a grit to you, but that's not always visible on the outside. Some of you guys, I don't know why I'm like kind of, what's that word? Stumbling on my words during this reading. So you could make this person a bit nervous. But yeah, it's like some of you guys, you're working towards a certain goal and they're seeing this grit in you. You don't look like what you do for some of you guys. So what I mean by that is like, like some people, they could be in tech. They could be extremely smart, like a genius, but like maybe they dress a certain way or they hang around like a certain crowd. Their friend group is different. Maybe their background is different or whatever. So people will make assumptions about what they do. So if anybody were to try to make an assumption about what you do or like the things that you dabble in, they wouldn't be really it wouldn't be an easy task. And for some reason this person loves that. I really feel like this is someone who like maybe they fall for people or just like really start to love people as a friend or whatever when they are mentally stimulating. You don't really have to say too much. I really feel like this person likes observing you. They like being around you. It's like for some reason when they get to be around you, it's like their heart kind of, I don't know if it's that their heart is racing or for once it's like kind of calmed down. I don't know if this person deals with anxiety or you just have a very like calming essence to you. Yeah. You never seem to be like in too much of a rush. You're like a very chill person, very chill and laid back. And you don't really, it's like, I feel like the way that they view you as well is that everywhere you go, everything you do, it's like you hope to bring improvement. You hope to bring positive energy. You hope that everything works out for them. You hope that things work out for you and everyone else around you. It's like you don't wish bad on anybody. They really love this about you. It's a very like pure, genuine heart that you have, according to them at least. Anything else? What else do they love? What else do they love? Clarifying the Empress, we have, damn, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like seems like someone who's very like pure in heart. What else they love about you? Another thing that they love is the memories that they make with you. Some of you guys, they really like your smile. They love how much you care. They love how you put other people first. Maybe put this person first. Maybe you cater to their feelings and their emotions better than anyone else. Seems like you know this person better than most. Even if this is like a newer relationship, they can feel very seen by you. The Empress is that type of person where they get around anybody and they make them feel seen. They make them feel heard. They make them feel worthy even. So for the Six of Cups to be coming out here, it's not like they're viewing it as, oh, okay, card number two is just treating me like anybody. They also feel that you love them different. You love them a little bit. I don't know if it's like a little bit more, or maybe you have a soft spot for this person. Like you're nice to everybody, but you're really, really, really nice to them. Or really, really, really loving and caring with them. Clarifying the Nine of Cups, we have the six. Oh, wait, sorry. I accidentally picked up two. We are going to take this card, but it's actually going to be clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. But we have the Five of Pentacles here. Oh, okay. So some of you guys, you have struggled in your life, or this person has. You can flip it however you see fit. But if I'm seeing somebody here who has either been like ostracized, abandoned, gone through some sort of like health difficulty, poverty even, but they didn't give up. They haven't just told themselves that they're never going to get where they want to be because of the things that they've been through. It's actually the exact opposite. One thing that this person really loves about you, and I said this earlier, but I want to repeat it, especially because the Five of Pentacles just came out and is clarifying this Nine of Cups. One thing that they love is that even if you're going through a tough time, you still keep smiling. You still find something to live for. And if this person is not perfect, if this person is down bad, if they, aren't at their best right now, you still love them. And that's why they love you. Because they don't have to be Mr. Blah, 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 Mrs. Boo, boo, boo. Like, they don't have to do none of that. They can be themselves. And I feel like this person kind of puts you on a pedestal, if that makes sense, because they're viewing you as the Empress. They're also viewing you as the Emperor and the Six of Wands. This is somebody like high caliber. They view you like that. Um, It's so funny because I'm pretty sure that the Six of Wands came out in the exact same position for card number 1 too. You teach this person how to be patient. You teach this person to not care what other people think or say, or to just, get that voice out of the back of their head that kind of makes them second guess themselves or assume that other people view them a certain way when they really don't. It's like you've kind of changed this person's perspective on themselves over time. You also change the way that this person thinks about certain types of people too. So I don't know if this person used to make like assumptions or, we all have our own biases as humans. It's just how it goes. But I feel like you teach this person to kind of like combat that and do that actively. It's like this person views you as someone who actively makes a choice every day or, all the time or whatever, to be a good person and to lead by example and to not give up, to persevere, to continue thriving, to take care of themselves. Some of you guys, you really take care of yourselves. So you could have like a certain like self-care regimen or whatever. They're noticing that, they're seeing that. They like that you're not materialistic, but that you're practical. They like that you like nice things, but that doesn't mean that you're superficial. You know what I mean? This is what they love, and this is why they love you. Bottom of the deck to close it out, we have the Three of Cups now. So some of you guys are a really great friend. You make special occasions feel even more special, very uplifting. They really like letting loose with you. And I think I said this earlier, but living in the moment. Yeah. So if that resonated, give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. I'm going to pick these cards up now and we're going to get started with card number 3 in just a moment, okay? My name is Jay. If it resonates, please give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. Don't forget to check out your 12 sign zodiac readings that go live every single month for all 12 signs. So hit the notification bell so you get alerted for that because once they're closed, they're only available to members, okay? So yeah, and if you guys want to become a member, feel free to check out the Patreon link. And I don't think I mentioned it today yet, but I am doing a raffle for a free 1 hour reading. So that'll give you anywhere between 5 to 6 questions, depending on how thorough of a reading you're, looking for. But yeah, you can just comment reading on this post or any other post on my channel, especially that post on the community tab, and you'll be entered for that raffle. The raffle ends on December 31st, so it'll kind of be like a New Year reading for you guys. Yeah, I wanted to do something like that. And then I always do, if you guys have a personal question while I'm on live, you can always comment those and I answer them for $2. Everything that you can use to pay, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, whatever is on the community tab, and I will leave that up for forever. So if whatever reason, if you're new here, if you're a subscriber, but you just never seen me do that on the channel before, check it out, community tab. So let's move on now to card number 3, which is actually the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. I don't know why I'm hearing that song. I think it's a Drake song. And he says, I got this drink in my cup. I got this drink in my cup. Okay, let me put the timestamp in the chat for card 3. Knight of Cups is going to start. We're going to start, you guys, in 30 seconds, okay? So I can get a sip of my water. All right, Spirit. Oh yeah, and anybody that has Sagittarius placements in their chart, feel free to check out the birthday reading I did for you guys. I've done 2 birthday readings for y'all on the channel already, and then on Patreon, you guys will get one final birthday reading, which will be an 18 and up reading, sexual messages from your person. And I do that for every single zodiac sign during their season. I started it during Virgo season, so Virgo to Sag, all of you guys have that. And then next time will be Capricorn all the way through Aries, and till we spur back around to Virgo. All right, so yeah, card number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this Knight of Cups here. And today we're going to be looking at the person on your mind, this specific person. I do a lot of generalized, like love messages and compliments or whatever, but I'm going to be channeling a specific someone. So, I don't know, close your eyes, tune into yourself and tune into this person because that's what I'm going to be doing today. And we're going to be looking at their feelings for you and why, you get their heart pumping like that. Why do they have love for card number 3? Okay, tell me about card number 3. Hold on. I saw the Hanged Man. I don't know if anyone here has Pisces in their chart or 12th house placements. Yeah, I saw the Hanged Man. I noticed that it was upside down. The number 12 could be significant here. So I don't know if someone was born on the 12th, something happened between you and this person on the 12th, or I mean, it is the 12th month right now, December. So obviously, I will be leaving this up as timeless. So not everybody will find this in December, if that makes sense. But okay, let me see. Pisces season might be significant to this connection as well. Whether you met during Pisces season, things will start picking up between you and this person in Pisces season. But you guys might want to mark your calendars, because I really did do a reading the other day on live, and we pulled the card. It was the first quarter moon in Gemini, which actually happens during Pisces season. So you guys might want to look up this year when in Pisces season 2025, when the first quarter moon in Gemini is going to be happening, because that could be an important date between you and this person. I don't know if they're going to reach out, they're going to do something special, but sometimes these numbers come through and I like to say them because they might be significant to somebody. So yeah, let's see. Why do they love card number 3? Got the Page of Pentacles. I will note that I kind of wanted to come out reversed. Page of Pentacles. Damn, 2 of Pentacles. Okay. What do they love about card number 3? What does this person love about card number 3? I'm going to take 4. Well, can I fit 4? Let me see if I can scrunch 4 in, because for some reason I pulled this one that's hanging out. Someone's telling me to pull that one in. So I will. The High Priestess. Okay. Yeah, someone here could have water in their chart. I'm getting strong Pisces and Cancer. So that could be you or the person on your mind. Like they have that in their chart. The person that's loving you, they could have that in their chart. Don't have to. Bottom of the deck. Oh my God. You guys have the Empress as well. Interesting. Okay. So what do they love about card number 3 is that card number 3 is not afraid to start small. Card number 3 doesn't skip any steps. Okay, so if you're a masculine here, what they love about you is that you didn't skip any steps in like getting to know them, courting them, things like that. And if you're a feminine watching about a specific masculine, then they like that you didn't immediately assume that this person owed you X, Y, and Z as they got to know you, especially for those of you where this is romantic. If you are watching this about like a friend, a family member, coworker, you will need to tweak the messages, the romantic messages at least, okay? But they also like how you handle stress. You can handle so many like moving parts without crumbling, if that makes sense. So maybe this person puts a lot on your plate, or maybe you just have a lot on your plate, period. But you still manage to make time for them. They love this. Thank you guys so much for watching. By the way, my name is Jay. If you're a newcomer here, don't forget to subscribe and come back for another one on my channel. I have like over 300 readings, I think almost 400 now on the channel, just like this. So feel free to check them out. But with the Ace of Cups, I also feel that they view you as someone who's open, charismatic. They view you as somebody who follows your heart, follows your intuition as well. So maybe you believe in divination or spirituality. Some of you guys could be religious, don't have to. But it almost feels like this is someone who's viewing you to have some sort of like code or some sort of ethics or whatever that you go by. So you may say certain things sometimes that kind of gives them that perspective. Well, let me think of an example. Like this is just a silly example, but like maybe you say shit like a lady never begs, or a man blah 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 blah, or someone who wants to blah 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 does XYZ. It's almost like you say little sayings or mottos or slogans or whatever. I don't know why that just came through. Some of you guys, you be saying stuff like that without realizing it. It's almost like you make like a sort of like generalization, but it's not a generalization. It's more so like how you choose to carry yourself, but it becomes apparent how you view the world. Again, very like open, or just like sure of yourself and like who you are, who you want to be, your direction, where you're going with things. It's like I don't feel like this is somebody who this is how they're viewing you. Is like they view you as someone who doesn't compromise on your beliefs. You don't compromise on important things to you. Some of you guys, you're on the shyer side, or you're more reserved, so you don't reveal like your private details. You could be more private. Sometimes it comes off as like closed off, but I think it's more so like maybe you get in your head, or maybe you need time to yourself every now and again. Time to like regroup or gather yourself. It's not giving that you don't get overstimulated. It's more so like when you go through that, how you handle it. Maybe how you handle this person if they're the one that gets overstimulated. Page of Cups. Why am I hearing Page of Cups? Page of Cups. I don't know why you're hearing that. Let's shuffle. Let's see what else comes out. This is some of you guys. This person views you as someone who is very beautiful, like gorgeous as a human being, like a catch, but that you don't quite see. You don't quite see that. They're not. It's not saying that they think you're insecure. It's almost like the qualities that they love the most about you. Maybe they think that you don't care as much about them, or you don't value them as much as they do. Like for them, there's like specific things about you that maybe they look for in a friend, they look for in a partner, or they just never thought that they would find in another person, but you have them, and to them it's rare. To them, these qualities in you are rare. But maybe you've been yourself your whole life, so you get used to who you are. But to this person, they're not used to it. You know what I mean? They're not used to someone like you. And I do feel like this is somebody who treats you differently, but it's because you are different. They can't talk to you like just anybody on the street. You know what I mean? Maybe some of you guys, maybe it's that you're sensitive. Or they want to be sensitive to you. They want to be more sensitive towards you. It feels like this is somebody who will admit that they don't know every single thing about you, but they want to make an effort to. They want to get to know you more. They want to be able to read you emotionally more. Because it's like this person can tell that you have feelings. They can tell that you get emotional sometimes, but sometimes you can be a bit hard to read. Either when you get in your head, or maybe you just don't like to rock the boat. It's almost like this person has to read between your lines when you say things. You're not the most direct. Verbally, it feels like. Some of you guys, you could be someone that, I don't know if it's that this person or you have like a physical touch love language. So they could like being close to you physically, or maybe you give good hugs, or I guess it depends on how long you've known them and like what type of relationship you have. I don't want to assume that you're having an intimate relationship with this person if you're not, but there's something there about physical touch, or like maybe something physical that you have given them. For some of you guys, it's not something physical you gave them, but it was like a favor you did, or like acts of service. You can do stuff like that all the time, and they love that, whether it's for them or someone else. What else do they love? Damn, oh my gosh. Flew over there. King of Pentacles. They love that they've seen you grow over time, or that they know that you will. It's almost like this person, they view you in such a positive light. They view you as someone mature. The King of Pentacles is... Some of you guys, I don't know if you're like a member of the community or something like that, because I heard something about community. So maybe you respect this person's like space. I don't know why that just came through. You could respect this person's space and privacy. You don't like go through their things. You don't accuse them of things. It's like you're very realistic as well. I feel like this person views you as someone who doesn't you don't beg or like you don't ask for things that it's almost like you don't ask them for anything. Because I was about to say you don't ask for things that you don't deserve. But why did spirit stop me before I said that? And it kind of like gave me another thought where it's like you don't really ask this person for much. It's like it's almost like they can come to you. They come to you. And you let them. What? Okay. What else do they love? What else do they love? About card number 3. Someone here could have Capricorn in their chart. Don't have to. 7 of Swords. Ooh, 7 of Swords. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like, some of you guys, you'd be like, it's fine. I'm good. I don't need help or whatever. But you really do. So I don't know if this person loves it just because they love you or they think that's cute. It's almost like you don't want to ever burden this person with your problems. You always appear like very steady. You know what I mean? Maybe you took a chance on this person in this relationship and they love that. Strength card. What this person loves about you as well is that maybe in the beginning you don't open up, but as they get to know you, they learn that you're an extremely strong person emotionally. Because of the things that you've been through, most people would not be able to understand you and the things that you've been through because they're so specific. So they view you as strong. They view you as somebody who can also dare to love as well. I personally feel like in a world like this, it is kind of hard to just, like be open and love people because there's always someone who's like grimy, in the world. Not everybody is as loving as you. Not everybody is as truthful and honest as you. Especially when they're going through shit or especially when they're in need or, times are tough or whatever. Sometimes people, they start doing things and, karma is a bitch, but maybe they thought karma wasn't looking. Some people, they do things and they think that they're going to get away with it. But the way that they view you is like you're the person, unfortunately, maybe you've been victimized by people like that sometimes in your life. Where it's like they do things and they don't think about the consequences or how it will affect you. So you pick yourself up. It's almost like you have this like armor or something. And for others of you, let's say you haven't told this person about what you've been through, but they have shared something with you. It could be the compassion that you show them when they're going through a difficult time. But I really do feel like this is somebody who sees your heart, who sees some of you guys. I heard like your journey to self-love. So maybe you weren't always like this. Maybe you didn't always show up as the Empress. Maybe it took you a while to grow into yourself. But the Knight of Cups, they approach people with love. They approach people with compassion. They approach people with more emotional maturity than the Page as well. So they know that if you're around, especially if this is romantic, that it's more than just like a crush. You know what I mean? It's more than just like you like them and you're trying to get to know them. It's like there's more to it than that. Tell me more about the Strength card. You're loyal as well. They love how loyal you are. They don't question you. They never, wonder if you're talking bad about them or, if, you're going to be here today, gone tomorrow. They don't think about things like that. It's like, I feel like it even really crossed their mind. I feel like this person worries about you. They worry about you. 3 of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the World card. This person views you as accomplished. They view you as accomplished, meaning I don't know, they look at you and they think that some of the things that you've done, achieved, came out, on the other side of or whatever. They view those as like feats, if that makes sense. Big feats. I'm not saying feet as in like the plural of foot. No, I'm saying feet like the other word feet. I think it's FEAT. They view you as somebody who, if you ever got knocked down, you're gonna get back up again, and you're gonna keep going. You're gonna keep looking forward. So that for whatever reason, whether you've told them this or not, this person doesn't assume that you've had like an easy life. You know what I mean? They think you're beautiful though, or they think you're handsome or gorgeous. They like that you don't say too much. They like that you don't explain yourself. They like that you don't care if everyone gets you. They like that you just focus on you. They love this actually. Let's get one more for the Seven of Swords. And then we're going to close it out, okay? I will probably come back on later on this evening, sometime after 6 Eastern Standard Time. So I'm not sure what time that'll be for, everyone's time zone. But yeah. Clarify the Seven of Swords. It came back out. It came back up. I don't know if y'all saw that earlier when I was shuffling before I even got the first card, which was this Page of Pentacles. This card, it like kind of caught my attention while I was shuffling because it was reversed. And it literally just came back out as the last card. They like that you are comfortable where you are, even if it's not where you want to be. Like, some people, they kind of lose sight of their vision. I also heard that you've learned lessons from like every situation that you've been in. So that's probably why they view you as like wise and accomplished. Because if you make a mistake, you don't make it again. If you went down the wrong path or whatever, you're not gonna be found there again. I like the hangman. People, I view the hangman as somebody that does things different. You look at look at this guy. Why does he look so comfortable hanging upside down with the blood rushing to his head? It's a little, some of you guys, you're very like quirky, if that makes sense. Very quirky. You have like certain things about you. Maybe you think that this makes you come off as like awkward or almost like it's like a repellent or something. I think it's the opposite, at least for this person. They love this. Because it's like they make it, for whatever reason, in their mind, they're like, I'd rather them show up like this than lie. Or, mask parts of their personality or whatever. Some of you guys just like, you get so, like, I don't know if you zone out or something like that. You zone out or you just like get so in your head or whatever that sometimes you don't realize it. But like when they're watching you, either do your process, like clean up or, do your job, whatever, depending on where you met this person in your relationship, when they're watching you do these things, it's like they feel like you don't even notice. Like they feel like you don't notice them admiring you. Or they feel like you don't notice that they actually like these qualities in you. They love that. Yeah. Yeah. So if that resonated, give it a like. Come back for another one on my channel. My name is Jay. And I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? I'll probably come back on later today. I do have a nice topic that I wanted to do for you guys. And then you might not get too much out of me just because, the holidays coming up. And I will be spending that with like my family and all that. But I've been coming on a little bit more this week. I think I did like five or so readings for y'all this week. So you guys can definitely take your pick for which ones to watch, over the next couple of days. But yeah, feel free to hit the playlist below, full of different types of pick a card, timeless readings here on the channel. And I do have some free readings on Patreon for you guys to go ahead and look at. You can always filter the post when you go and look on Patreon to see which tier gets what type of video, so you know which one is the best option for you. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye.